Okay, guys, welcome back to our class. After the break, now we're going back to our student book. So go to your student book, page 112, and today we are going to focus on how to make requests in English. Okay, so go to your student book, page 112, 112, student book. Okay, so we are gonna take a look at how to make requests in English. But first, what I need you to do is let's watch the explanation video first, okay? And then we'll come back, okay? Watch the video.
Requests with can, could, will, or would. Unit 9, Lesson B. Can you call a plumber, please? Watch and listen. Grammar rule. Use can, could, will, or would before the base form of the verb to request help. Use short answers to say yes or no politely.
Can you fix the window, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Could you clean the apartment, please?
Yes, of course.
Will you cook dinner now?
No, not now. Maybe later.
Would you paint the bedroom, please?
Sorry, I can't right now.
Check your understanding. Look at the picture. Look at the word in parentheses. Complete the question.
Can you fix the window, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Could you clean the apartment, please?
Yes, of course.
Will you cook dinner now, please?
No, not now. Maybe later.
Would you paint the house, please?
Sorry, I can't right now.
Let's review.
Can you call a plumber, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Could you call a plumber, please?
Yes, of course.
Will you call a plumber, please?
No, not now. Maybe later.
Would you call a plumber, please?
Sorry, I can't right now.
Okay, I hope you understood most of the things that we talked about. So let me go ahead and explain a little bit more about what we are learning today, okay? Let me make it bigger here. Okay. So what's going on here is basically how to make requests, okay? And when we make requests, we use can, could, will, or would, okay? So when you want to ask somebody to do something, So what is a request? So let me put here, what kind of situation is a request? Okay, let me put here. So request, let me put here. When you are asking someone to do you a favor, okay? When you are asking someone to do you a favor, you are asking someone or something to someone, okay? You're gonna use these 4 auxiliary verbs, and this is not in this book, but in previous editions there was a distinction between these, okay? I don't know why they took it out, but we are gonna understand the difference between can, could, and would, okay? So when you use can, that would be, when you use can you, that would be the casual form or informal, okay? Sometimes people don't make a difference. It doesn't make a lot of difference, but that was the distinction that we had in previous editions of the book. And maybe that's a good tip for us, okay? So can you, every time you use can you, it sounds casual, informal. For example, can you open the door? Can you move closer? Okay, so this is a request, okay? Will you would be the same, okay? Casual and informal, okay? Sometimes when you add please, it helps the tone of the request to be a little bit better. So every time you ask somebody to do you something, it's a good idea to add please. Can you open the door, please? Will you open the door, please? That will help you a lot, okay? But then you can use could you, right? Could you? Then could you sounds polite. Could you sounds more polite than can you and will you. Could you open the door, please? It sounds polite, okay? The meaning is the same. You're asking the same thing, but when you use could, it sounds more polite, okay? It sounds more polite. Now, let's do this. When you use would you or would you, then would you would be like a formal, okay? Would you? Would you please open the door? That sounds very formal, okay? That sounds formal, okay? So in terms of meaning, they mean all the same thing. The request is the same. There is no difference between them in terms of meaning. But when it comes to tone, when it comes to politeness, when it comes to formality, then you have this tip that we had in previous editions, but I don't know why we don't have it here, okay? So can you, and remember this also, can you is the casual, the informal, will you is also casual and informal. Could you, it sounds more polite. When when compared to can you and will you. And would you, it sounds formal, okay? Important thing is to highlight that because it's a request, you're always requesting in the form of a question. Can you open? Can you bring? Could you clean? Would you bring me? You are always making this as a question, okay? So when you are building the request, you're building like a question, okay? Don't forget that. This is the most important thing. So it'll be, for example, let me put it down here. It'll be something like this. Can you, or could you, or would you, plus a verb. And then, ta-na-na, question mark. For example, can you open? Could you open? Would you open? Okay, why? Because the question and the can and will and could and would, they are being used as helper verbs. That's why they come in the beginning. Okay, good? Is that clear? Okay, I hope this was clear enough. So just let me know if you have any questions. Let's do some exercises to see if it's clear. And then after the exercises, you can send me questions, and then, but we will come back to this next class, okay? We'll come back to this next class, okay? But let's take a look here. Take a look. Let's go and see one exercise. Okay, we have an exercise here. What do you hear? Requests with can, could, will, and would. Click on the audio, listen, then click on the words you hear. So I'm gonna click on the audio, and I want you to guess which one you hear, okay?
Could you fix the dryer, please?
Again, one more time.
Could you fix the dryer, please?
So could you fix the dryer? Okay. Next one. It's just a listening exercise for you to get used to that, okay?
Can you unclog the sink, please?
One more time.
Can you unclog the sink, please?
And you heard? Unclog the sink. Can you unclog the sink, please? Okay. Another one.
Would you clean the carpet, please?
One more time.
Would you clean the carpet, please?
Would you clean the carpet, please? And the answer is this one. Clean the carpet. Okay. Continuing.
Will you fix the lock, please?
One more time.
Will you fix the lock, please?
So which one is the correct? The correct answer is fix the clock. Will you fix the clock? Sorry. Will you fix the lock, please? Will you fix the lock, please? That's the correct answer. Another one.
Could you fix the window, please?
Again.
Could you fix the window, please?
And the correct answer is fix the window. Could you fix the window, please? Okay. And the last one.
Would you repair the dishwasher, please? Would you repair the dishwasher, please?
And the correct answer is repair the dishwasher. Would you repair the dishwasher, please? Okay, good. Let's go to the next activity here, and I think the next activity will be an interesting one. Now we are practicing the grammar, okay? You have to drag these to complete the question and the answer. So you have to drag these two. So which one completes the question and the answer? I'm gonna give you a time to take a look and answer for yourself. The correct words would be, could you fix the lock, please? And the answer, sure. Sure, I'd be happy to. Okay? Sure, I'd be happy to. Okay? Again, answer, question, and answer. Okay? Let me give you some time to correct this, to answer this. Okay, so let's go here. The question is, would you repair the refrigerator, please? And the answer is, yes, of course. Okay, that's not a big deal. Let's go to the next one. Again, I will give you some time. Okay, the question is, could you unclog the sink, please? Could you unclog the sink, please? And the answer, no, not now, maybe later. No, not now, maybe later. Okay, checking the answers. Good. Another one. Let me give you maybe 5 seconds, and then we'll come back. Answer is, will you repair the stove, please? And the answer is, yes, of course. Good. And the last question, I'm gonna give you some time. Okay. Would you call an electrician, please? Sorry, I can't right now. And checking the answers. Yes, very good. Okay, everyone, so that's all for today. I hope you had enjoyed this class. We'll come back with more. And don't worry, if you had any difficulties with this class, we will come back for this explanation next week, and then we'll move on from there, okay? I hope you had a wonderful day, a wonderful learning time, and I'll see you next class. Bye-bye.
Requests with can, could, will, or would. Unit 9, Lesson B. Can you call a plumber, please? Watch and listen. Grammar rule. Use can, could, will, or would before the base form of the verb to request help. Use short answers to say yes or no politely.
Can you fix the window, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Could you clean the apartment, please?
Yes, of course.
Will you cook dinner now?
No, not now. Maybe later.
Would you paint the bedroom, please?
Sorry, I can't right now.
Check your understanding. Look at the picture. Look at the word in parentheses. Complete the question.
Can you fix the window, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Could you clean the apartment, please?
Yes, of course.
Will you cook dinner now, please?
No, not now. Maybe later.
Would you paint the house, please?
Sorry, I can't right now.
Let's review.
Can you call a plumber, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Could you call a plumber, please?
Yes, of course.
Will you call a plumber, please?
No, not now. Maybe later.
Would you call a plumber, please?
Sorry, I can't right now.